The Honeysuckles have a message for you that I feel called to share. This is going to be a new style of content because I'm always foraging flowers and connecting to nature. And I think this is a fun way to give channeled messages and grow an appreciation for the nature around us. The things that people just label as weeds, the medicine in our backyards that doctors will never prescribe to us because they weren't taught the free medicine that nature provides us because it's not profitable. Honeysuckle doesn't ask for permission to take up space. It just does, unapologetically. It's an invasive species. That's just what they do. It's in their nature. They're not overpowering and taking over the bed of dead nettles on purpose. They're not on a mission to attack the dead nettle. They're not bad. They're just an invasive species. They can't help but to expand. They are supposed to grow. They're not letting anything stop them. There's no limits to where you might see a bush of honeysuckle. They're everywhere. And not because they're an attention whore or because they're spiteful. They just simply are the way they are, and it affects other ecosystems. So they're labeled as bad to some. Some people will look at a bush of honeysuckle with hatred in their hearts because it's so unapologetically invasive. And they'll completely dismiss the gifts that honeysuckle has to offer because they're frustration at the inconveniences honeysuckle brings. They are not paying attention to how it may be something they need more of in their life. There's this little theory some of us herbalists have, which is what grows around your house could be just the things your body needs, just the medicine your body is thirsting for, but we see them as just weeds to mow over. You are the medicine that a lot of people need in their life, but they're rejecting you because they're mad that you're so invasive. Not only are you invasive because you're so unapologetically loud with your energy, honeysuckle smells heavenly, and all the bees and critters love you too. You are filled with fresh, succulent nectar that is really hard to resist. If people are not fawning over your honey, they are basking in your beauty, or they're captivated by the strong floral aroma of honeysuckle. People are captivated by you in so many ways. You naturally magnetize things to you. Every time I forage honeysuckle, there is a big wasp or two. Sometimes I can't even identify the bug, but it's scary. And it will fly around the bush and fly up and sometimes fly towards me like it's protecting the honeysuckle bush. People love your nectar so much. People appreciate your heavenly aroma, your bright aura, so much that they will stand up and fend for you without you even having to ask. You will have bees go to war for you if they feel like something is coming at you with malice. There are people that will advocate for you and will call out things for you because they love you so much. The people that are meant for you, you don't have to explain to them the blessings you bestow and the energy that you carry. It's as clear as day. It's only people who are enraged by you for being who you are that need explaining. Someone who is trying really hard to grow a bed of daisies and they see honeysuckle coming in and invading their garden they're trying to create, they couldn't give two about the blessings that honeysuckle bestows. All they care about is that is in their way. So it's bad, and that's all they're focused on. It's bad. It's ruining my garden, so it needs to go. Just like honeysuckle, you effortlessly trigger people without even trying to. You become a problem in people's lives. You are a disruptor. You disrupt people's flow, and even if it's simply your aroma they aren't fond of, they're still mad at you. You can't help that your nectar emits an aroma they dislike, and they are demonizing you simply because they do not like it. People are demonizing you simply because they do not like you. And some people think just because you're not their cup of tea, you're a bad cup of tea overall. Because they don't like you, they think you're unlikable. Any person that is captivated by you must be under a spell. There's no way people are so fond of what they despise. Because you trigger them, you're the problem. When people's triggers, especially if they're not communicated or their own issues to deal with, you're not going out of your way to trigger them. You're not invasive to mess up their garden. Who you are and how you are isn't anything that should be taken personally. But some people are taking it personally, and that's on them. That's like getting mad at a tree for blocking their view, as if the tree deliberately blocked it to specifically make them mad. It's just a tree. People don't demonize trees for inconveniencing them. People aren't taking it personally when they don't like the aroma of a flower, but people are taking your existence personally. People are offended and think who you are is somehow deliberately triggering them when you're not even thinking about them. Some people take your unapologetic nature as an attack, so they want to attack you. And they will be having a whole fight in their heads about you, harboring all this hatred towards you, and not even realizing all the unnecessary hatred that they are carrying for something that is all in their head. Taking everything personally leads to so much resentment versus giving people the benefit of a doubt. Because most cases you don't know the intention or the reason a person has behind why they're the way they are or do the things that they do the way that they do them. You are assuming you know. They are assuming they know. They are assuming the reasons why you are the way you are and the intentions behind your actions. And through that assumption, they are taking in more rage than they need to. A lot of people like to assume. Even more people will confidently say out loud and state their assumptions as facts. They find comfort in being right, so much so they don't even entertain the possibility of being wrong. They believe that their truth is the ultimate truth, and that is a very destructive and ignorant way of thinking, because it's dismissing other truths that do not align with their own. They reject instead of learning to accept and coexist with different truths. People who believe that their truth is the ultimate truth and their experience is the same experience everyone else will have, or their opinion is above all other opinions, will always be triggered and have a problem with things that have nothing to do with them. Just you standing in your truth is somehow an attack on theirs. Only one God out of all the hundreds of gods are good. If you're not worshiping their God, you're demonic. There's no other option but pure evil if you're not a part of our belief system. If you don't practice what they practice. If you don't want what they want or act how they want you to act, you're stupid. If you have a different preference, you're weird. All these harsh labels given to people and things simply because they don't align with them. You are like honeysuckle. Sweet, alluring, unapologetically invasive. Your impact is invasive. Your energy is invasive. Your words are remembered. You cannot be forgotten. You're literally everywhere. You are making a bigger impact than you realize, and some people will be triggered out of their minds by you just existing because other people acknowledge and appreciate your existence so much. They're focused on all the ways you're an inconvenience to them. It is not your job to be convenient for people. It is not your problem that people are triggered by your authentic expression, unless, of course, you're hurting people. Pay attention to the kind of people who aren't fond of you. You might just notice a pattern. For me, it's always miserable, negative people that have an imaginary problem with me. You may even notice a pattern in how they treat you and feel about you. People who dislike you will demonize you and be mad at you for the stupidest things because they're looking for reasons to dislike you. Oftentimes, if they're really ugly and miserable, they'll create reasons to dislike you. They'll create problems to try to get you to react so they can harp on your reaction to being mistreated and try to demonize you for it. Another pattern I notice is they will dislike you for things other people do. They will single you out for things they even do sometimes because they don't see you as human. You doing it is more of an issue because they already have an issue with you. This happened to me so many times. I'd be working a job and be singled out for things everyone else was doing. It was only a problem when I did it. Things are only offensive when they're coming out of my mouth. Things are only offensive when they're coming out of your mouth. When someone else does it, when someone else says it, no one blinks an eye. And it's because they're fixated on you. And again, they're looking for reasons to dislike you. Confirmation bias at its finest. And you know what? We all do it. It's all about owning up to it and recognizing when we're doing it and working on it. That really makes a difference. Being in denial of a bad trait isn't gonna get rid of the bad trait. Being in denial of a bad trait leaves no room to work on it. You can't with these people. They've already made up their mind about you. Let them be confidently wrong. They're not meant for your juicy nectar. These people aren't deserving of your presence, and them making a problem out of it just pushes away the blessings you naturally bestow. Their loss. If you resonated with this channeled message from Honeysuckle, leave some flowers in the comments. I want to see your favorite flower emojis. Leave some yellow emojis in the comments too, and tell me what parts resonated with you most. I also created a fun free newsletter going into even more gems Honeysuckle bestows, medicinal, magical, and aromatherapeutically. So go ahead and click the link I pinned at the top of the comments and put in your email so I can send you the newsletter PDF. And if you really vibe with Honeysuckle, click my Etsy shop link in the description below and treat yourself to a local favorite fragrance of mine, Honeysuckle and Roses. The perfume is so good. And the fragrance oils, if not already listed, will be available to purchase soon with pieces of real honeysuckle in it, the pure, authentic essence of honeysuckle in each of the oil rollers, straight from my honeysuckle bush. And yeah, like this video if you want some more channeled messages from nature. And I will see you in the next video. Mwah.